What's going on, everyone? It's Rico Sensei, and today I want to talk about the betas for Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT, and Dragon Ball FighterZ. Both were released this weekend, and I got to play both of them, and I just want to share with my thoughts about it with you guys. So let's start off with Dissidia Final Fantasy. I really didn't have much expectations for this game. And when I first seen the gameplay for it, it kind of looked a little too overwhelming at first. But when I actually sat down and played it, I really enjoyed it. It plays somewhat like J-Star's Victory Versus. If you guys played that anime game, it was pretty enjoyable, nothing too special. But this game right here has a little bit more depth to it. Pretty much what happens, I know on the screen, it looks a lot like super overwhelming, but it's really simple. Basically, it's a 3v3, and what you guys do is you pick a Final Fantasy character from any Final Fantasy, which I think is pretty cool, and you face, your opponent. And on the left side, you'll see your teammates' HP and your own HP, and on the right, you'll see your opponent's HP. The bottom right, you're gonna see like the little command, whatever, communication, say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And another thing in this game that you can do is summon. And that's a huge thing in Final Fantasy. If you guys don't know, summoning is huge in Final Fantasy. And summoning in this game is so much fun. I can't stress that enough. And I don't know, I really enjoyed this beta. And honestly, I'll be completely honest, I slept on this game heavily. And it's definitely on my radar now. So I'm gonna continue playing the beta. From what I know, the beta goes from the 12th to the 21st, and the actual game releases on the 30th, the end of January. So be sure to play the beta while it's still out, and tell me your overall thoughts on it. Who's your favorite character? Mine is Lightning. I know a lot of people don't like Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, or was it 14? I can't remember. Either way, a lot of people don't remember Lightning, and they didn't like her character. I like Lightning. She was pretty cool. She wasn't the best protagonist, but she was pretty cool. And I like Lightning. And of course, I like playing with Cloud. Cloud was really fun to play with. And yeah, there goes my thoughts on Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. I might buy it. Maybe not full price, but definitely on sale. I could see myself doing that. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the real thing people want to, hear me talk about, which is Dragon Ball FighterZ. A lot of people say Dragon Ball FighterZ, but it's actually Dragon Ball FighterZ. The first day the open beta came out, I was not able to play it because the servers it was awful. Nobody was able to play it. It was all over Twitter. People were complaining to Bandai Namco saying, what's wrong with the servers? The network's down. And it was so bad that Bandai Namco had to extend the beta for an extra day. That's how I actually got to play the game. And when I actually got to play the game, I really enjoyed it. This game does have some flaws to it, and I'll get to that in a minute. But first, I'm going to talk about the pros to this game. Of course, the pros, I gotta go with the visuals first because this game looks amazing. It's a gorgeous game. And it has all the characters, the well-known characters in the Dragon Ball franchise. You got Goku, Frieza, Vegeta, Piccolo, so on. You guys know this. And this is the pro and a con I want to go on, is that this game is fairly simple. These are the people that made games like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue. And in my opinion, those are one of the hardest or most challenging games you can actually learn. And with this game, it is super easy. They have auto combos for square, they have auto combos for triangle. So it's a pro and a con, so it brings in more casual people to fighting games, which is a good thing. But to the hardcore players, they might not like it, but I don't know. It's like I said, a pro and a con. Now going on to another con. Let's see, another con I got with this game. I don't really like the summoning Shenron aspect of it. It's one thing, I don't want to compare this, but the summoning Shenron is somewhat like the Infinity Stones from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, to where if you summon Shenron, you can gain health, you can bring back a teammate, you're immortal for a certain period of time, so on, so on. I really just prefer if this was just a bare bones, fighting game. And hopefully you can disable Shenron. If you could do that, then that would be, I wouldn't really worry about that. But another thing that is a con to this is, again, the servers. You really could not play this game when it was when the beta was open Sunday. You could not play this game at all. It was unplayable. But so that's kind of a thing to keep your eye on and worry about, is because if you buy this game day one, there's a good chance that the servers are going to be down. Granted, some people might just be playing the story and getting to know their characters and whatnot, but some people just like to go straight to online and fighting other people, and I'm kind of like that too. I like, just depending on the game, I like to just fight online. But I really did still enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ. I loved playing with Kid Buu. Kid Buu is amazing in this game. I feel like they're gonna nerf him, actually. He's that good. But Vegeta, Frieza, Buu, 18 was good too. And I'm still waiting to play with people like Goku Black and Hit. Beerus was alright. I need to take more, practice with him. But yeah, this was a really solid beta, besides the whole issue with the servers. I'm going back into Final Fantasy NT. The servers for that game were actually pretty decent. I did not have any connection. I take that back. I had one laggy game. It was pretty laggy. But besides that one game, it was actually pretty solid. Everything was running smoothly, and I enjoyed that. So Square Enix is taking into consideration about networks and everything. And I think the thing with Dragon Ball FighterZ is Bandai Namco probably expected it to be like bad, but I don't think they expected it to be this bad to where everybody was trying to play this game all at once. So that's probably why the servers crashed. But yeah, I enjoyed both betas, Dissidia and Dragon Ball. The Dissidia beta is still going on as I'm recording, which is from the 12th through the 21st. Guys, please try it out. It does look a little overwhelming at first, but when you actually play it, it is a really simple game and it's really fun. If you're into Final Fantasy, then you should definitely try the beta out for this game. It is so much fun. But for Dragon Ball FighterZ, the beta is over. But Bandai Namco just announced not too long ago that they're going to have another beta coming soon. We don't know exactly when. The game comes out the 26th, and I think that's next week or the week after. So we'll probably get the beta either this upcoming weekend or the weekend after. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the two betas. I enjoyed both of them. They both had their cons. They're both pros and cons. But yeah, just tell me guys what you thought about it. Comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on my next video. Later.